Hello, hello. Sid Survival Guide here. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day. A wonderful day, beautiful day out here. Oh, see how that is. Beautiful day out here. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Today we have the Peak 1, Coleman Peak 1. So we're gonna give it a shot, you know? Maybe right there. There you go. Coleman Peak 1. Awesome, awesome. Here's a little Coleman butane / propane mix. I've never cooked on this, so it's gonna be new and exciting. I've made sure and read all the safety precautions behind this. Woo. I bet we got some room for notes. 301 series camp stove. Nothing new, nothing outside the normal. It all looks normal. All right. I went ahead and pre-mixed up the Bannok in a bag, and I'm hoping that I can mix it in the bag with the water. I just added wheat flour with some oil. Agua. Wheat flour, baking powder, salt, pepper. That's all it's got in it. Got me some jellies. I got a little pan. Now, if you've been around for a while, the pan has been seen several times. I was out here last year. I was out here last year close to this time, and I had cooked some salmon. Good old time. Having a good old time out there. Like I said, I got the wheat flour. I originally had read, and I think it was David Canterbury is the first one that I had seen make Bannok, and I didn't know anything about wheat flour, and I've been experimenting with making breads over the last year or so in different ways, and Dutch oven, things like that, in order to maybe just carry something like this and then add water when I want to. This is 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, salt and pepper. Doesn't smell special or anything. What up, ugly dog lures? Crack a lacking, homie. We'll try to make some Bannok. So we got the Coleman Peak 1. We'll go ahead and take this off of it real quick. The Coleman Peak 1 camp stove here. I picked it up yesterday at the local Walmart. You know what I mean? Got us a nice day for this. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Good. Hopefully the Bannok turns out. We might need to figure out us a flipper. Might need to cut us up a spatula. What's really cool about this is why I wanted it. Painting baits. That's awesome. I thought about making baits, lures. I was originally thinking about getting into like a 3D printing setup and making my own lures, but I feel like maybe I should get a little bit better at fishing first. All right. I'll make sure this is all the way off. Actually, I'm just going to sit it down and we're going to mix our Bannok up. I think once I add some water to this and start mixing it, that I'll be able to just cut one of these corners and feed it like pancake batter. Like pancake batter. So let's get to adding a little water. And I think it was like half a cup of water to the 1 cup of flour mixture. Some people added a little bit of oil so that it wouldn't stick, but I'm going to be cooking it in oil. So we're just going to see how it goes adding water first. This is all just trying to figure it out. Getting out here and doing what we can. Yeah, I was going to buy a 3D printer and make my own baits. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave that to the professionals like yourself. All right, so we've left out a little bit more. We don't have any more flour, so we definitely don't want to add too much. Agua. Okay. So I've never used wheat flour either. This is a new thing for me. I've cooked a bunch of breads and stuff like that, but nothing so far with wheat. Now, I will definitely be trying some stuff out for sure. If this works, I'm definitely going to be making some other stuff out of it because it just looks so much more wholesome. I buy blanks and custom airbrush them. Oh, wow. How well do you do? Like, is it something that you already make a living doing, or is it a side hustle, or what you got going on? I think it's been a while, I think, since I've been to your channel. I do remember the channel, though. Side hustle, that's what I like to hear. Everybody out here getting it. I would love, I guess one of my goals is to become some type of guide in the area. There's no like survival schools in the area, you know what I mean? I'm a flight chief for the Air Force is my main gig. Well, you're doing big brain shit, man. Good job. Appreciate your service. Hell, you got a good main gig too. Side hustle's interesting. Main gig sounds fun. You rocking it out, man. I'd love to hear that. I work for myself. I am a handyman. I do remodeling and handyman work. Been working for myself for about 2 years. Been in the business construction for about 20. 35 years old. I've been doing it since I was about 15, 16. So I only claim that I've been doing it since 18 because That's the only age at which you can legitimately say you started working, or I'm not trying to get no credit I ain't due. But I will. Yeah, man. Dude, I'll shoot. My whole family greatly appreciates your service, and it don't matter who it is or what you're doing. You put that uniform on, you got something to be proud of, man. My family's proud of you. I love it. We've got some type of bread-like stuff going on. I'm gonna add some more water. I kind of want it to be a little bit pasty, but I also want it to be able to maybe come out of the bag a little runny so that I can squiz it into my little dinky pan. Yes, sir. I would like for one day either YouTube or being a guide to be my main hustle, but there's a possibility. I'll tell you one of the hardest things to do though. I got 3 boys and we're trying to get a place to live. We live in an apartment right now. We're trying to get a house, but that's really hard to do when you're self-employed, you know, because I don't have a 100% consistent income every single month. It's all different. I make more one month than I do others. In wintertime, it slows down. So I'm about on the verge of going to Walmart and getting a job. Get me some consistency and get me a piece of land, put an RV on it, build some sheds, and start acting like one of them wild people. You know what I mean? Doing all kinds of stuff. Look, this is working out just fine. Look at that. Look, I was concerned that mixing this in the bag was going to be a little bit hard, but I think maybe it's going to be all right. Got a little piece of bread going on here, looking like a little piece of wheat bread. Fry bread, some people call it. Wheat bread, fry bread. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of the East Tennessee lake scenery. Not a bad plan. I'm trying, shoot. Maybe one day I'm gonna manifest that one day YouTube will I'm not so much worried about getting paid by YouTube as much as I am possibly getting out there and learning stuff and going and blazing some trails and discovering some new things, Plus, I want to take my kids to all the places that I never got to go. So it's like getting to experience all that stuff with my kids at the same time as my kids for the first time. That's what I love it. I went to Panama City right at the beginning of summer, and it's the first time we've been able to take the kids on a vacation, man. All the way to Panama City. We stayed at a couple national parks, state parks down there. We camped out while we was there. The night we showed up on the beach, we wasn't having it. We was not going to stay away anywhere but the beach. Plus, there was no hotel rooms. I like to say that we were hard asses and we slept in the car because we wanted to wake up on the beach. It's really because we got to Florida too late and we didn't plan ahead. We just got in the car, took the kids, and drove down there. But I tell you, here, Tennessee, I was born down there in Panama City, but Florida is nothing in comparison to the lakes, the hills, the mountains that we got here in Tennessee. I love it. East Tennessee is just it's such a wonderful place. The people are wonderful. I picked up a lot being from here, a lot of southern hospitality. I learned a lot of good manners and I pass them on to my boys. You don't get that everywhere. I've been to Texas and Chicago and several other places like that. I've done a bunch of work across the United States, and Tennessee's where it's at, baby. I don't know where you live, but shoot, I hope you love where you live like I love where I live. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. All right, so we've got a bread-like substance. We still got some little chunks in there. Let's make it a little bit waterier and see. I think we're just now getting to a cup. 6 ounces. 8 ounces. How much is a cup of water? I don't remember. I think I've got if the Bannok, I got a mountain house I got a mountain house. I'm a mountaineer. New Mexico was where I'm at for 2 more years. Then REI, retirement. Oh shoot, my mother-in-law, she has been avidly traveling back and forth between here and Carlsbad and Alamogordo, maybe. I thought about moving out there for a little while. She moved out there and met a man, and they've been kind of she's been coming back and helping take care of her great granddaughter and her dad and stuff like that. So he kind of drives a truck down there, and she goes back and forth and between there and here. And we were originally going to vacation there at the beginning of the summer. We were going to purchase. Was going to drive there in a car. Oh, you know them well. Very cool. We was going to drive there in a car and purchase an RV when we got there, and then drive it back and kind of just hit the United States on the way back to Tennessee. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and that's why we ended up just leaving and heading out to the Panama City the way we did. How long have you been doing YouTube? And how long has well, I guess it's how long have you been doing YouTube? And your main passion, I'm assuming, would be the lures, or do you actually, is it fishing something you do on a regular basis? I love fishing. I'm just not very good at it. One of the reasons that I've got these camp stoves and stuff like this is try to find something lightweight enough to where I can take it camping and catch some fish, and then use this tiny camp stove or some similar device and just backpack it. This is actually going to make a pretty good piece of Bannock, I guess. I mean, it's a little watery now, but that's kind of what I was wanting. I want to make sure and mix it up. There were some chunks in there. This may be taking longer than, oh, that's going to be good. Okay. Hey, what's up, Northern Girl Hobbies? A little over a year on YouTube. Love fishing. Very awesome. I have been on YouTube since about 2015. I've got another channel with about 900 and something to subscribers, but Google kind of got me on that one. I can't log into the email that controls the YouTube channel, so I had to start a new one. I was almost at 1,000. Eating pike right now. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I had some pike. I have never ate pike. Never had it. I'm not even sure my range of knowledge. I'm not even sure if we have pike in the area or where you might have to travel to go to get. That's looking pretty good. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Dang, that sucks, man. I know, right? I know. I go to the store all the time. We got a big Kroger's next to where we live, and they've got all kinds of fish and all kinds of stuff. I tried the big tuna steak the other day, and either I didn't cook it right. Yeah, I didn't cook it right. But I'm just out here trying to learn. Then we're gonna let that set up for a minute. We're gonna get this fired up here. See how it connects. All right. That was pretty good. I did have to tighten this. I did tighten this just to be safe. I tightened this down because when I was moving these things, it just wasn't doing exactly what I wanted it to do. One thing I might have to do though is move my chair. Oh shoot! So I can block the wind. I'm gonna set this down here, and we're gonna see how this sits. Shoot, yeah. We're gonna set it on a little bit of an angle because this thing wants to sit on an angle. Whoa! About went down, y'all. Woo! Okay. I'm gonna lower you guys down here real quick so you can see it. All right, maybe. You guys see the little setup here? Okay. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but hopefully when I get some oil in it and some Bannok, it'll be all right. Get this going right here. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to light this bad boy. You know what I mean? So it says turn it on. Whoa. Super, super easy to light. Let's see. All right. Be careful with that hot oil. Oh yeah. So I was gonna wear flip flops, but I decided against it and went ahead and wore my boots because I didn't want to drop hot oil on my toe. All right, let's set this right here. I probably could have chose a better pan for that. Probably could have chose a better pan for that. I'm not 100% sure how much oil to use when I'm doing this. So you guys can see, let's see. I got about this much oil in there. So I'm gonna let that heat up. I don't think I want to let it get too hot, but I want to let it get hot to where when I do this, it cooks it fast enough, sizzles, you know. As soon as I fired that thing up, the wind is like, I'm gonna mess up your Bannok. Yeah. All right. So what I'm hoping that we can do is just maybe pour it out. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have to cut the corner. Like I said, I've got my jelly. I got my little box right here that I'm gonna put my Bannok in when I pull it out. I ain't got no napkins or nothing because I'm a savage. All right. We've got some I can smell the oil getting hot. The pan is there we go. You hear it? Got my trusty flipper, my Mora. Oh shoot. My pan pop. You said be careful with the hot oil. My pan pop. That was super close. See if I can send you guys over here, maybe lower. It just does not want to sit on there. Fisherman. Pool starts moving around. Pan's garbage. It's too thin. All right. I think we're going to see how hot we are here. The little rocket stoves are a lot safer. I agree. That's why I've been purchasing several things like this in order to try to make it find something that's the best for my situation. Let's see. All right. You guys see the Bannok right there? All right. You're going to let that do its thing. I'm going to have to hold it right here, though. I guess the biggest thing on this is I'm just not exactly sure how long to cook it before flipping it and stuff like that, you know? There you go. Has anybody ever had Bannok? You guys ever had Bannok? Oh, it's doing right. Oh, it's getting stiff. That's awesome. There we go. We're gonna have some inconsistent flames. It'll turn golden brown, then flip. Okay. Oh, I see it. This is hard to do. Oh shoot! Look. Oh man. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so cool. It almost looks like a piece of fish. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great job, you too. Oh, that's awesome. So do I wait for it to like get hard, or does it harden up after I pull it out of the oil? This is so fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So enjoyable. Now, if you had chili and taco toppings, you can make an Indian taco. Oh, wow. I've got jelly. It almost smells like a funnel cake. It almost smells like funnel cake. Bannok should be fluffy. Okay. All right. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more in here. The wind trying to kick my butt. All right. I'm definitely gonna take some of this home too. Maybe my kids will get to try it. They're at home junking out on video games. This is the first day of fall break for them, so they're living their best life right now. All right. Mm, that's that's amazing. He does make his own lures. Well, he takes part in making his own lures. And this is turning out great. Where do you sell your lures at? Do you sell them on a website or anything? You sell them on Etsy or something? You can tell us where you sell them. I just don't know if it'll let you post a link. You can try if you want. Doesn't bother me none. Here's our second batch. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah. If it doesn't supply 18 stores and do outdoor shows, what? Side hustle my ass. That sounds legit. That sounds straight legit, man. Good job. That's that is awesome. We do all right. That's what I like to hear. A little humbleness to the man. Great job. We do all right. That's awesome, man. Oh, that one almost burnt. That's okay though. Oh, I forgot I had a rag. I'm gonna have to come. We donate 25% of all sales to Wounded Warriors, and you just keep stepping up the game, man. You just keep on becoming more awesome the longer this stream goes on. That's awesome, man. That makes me so happy to hear. Figure this out, maybe. There we go. Maybe like that. Yeah, there we go. Hook us this up with a lure, and I'll feature you on a video, dog. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, if you want to go through my email and send me an email, I'll purchase one and I'll use it and I'll talk about it, man. That's awesome if I can help support anybody. I don't care. I buy fishing lures all the time and I lose them just quick. My Bannok is all fluffy. I'm loving it. It's funny because Ugly Dog Lures, SYD, Sid Survival Guide. Sid is short for Sid Survive, or Sid is short for Scrapyard Dog. That was my that was my thing. That was my name. Was my YouTube handle. You know what I mean? Got it going on. Should if you'll email me, I'll purchase one and you can mail it to me if that's something you do, and I'll talk about it and use it and live stream it and all that good stuff. All right, so I think this one's about done. And it looks like I got one more. Let's see if we can squeeze it out here. Get this oil nice and hot and see if I can squeeze it out here for y'all. Let's. Yeah. One last piece of bread there. Get back over this heat. And that's it right there. Turn the heat up a little bit on this bad boy. Let this one start cooking. And then we're about ready to try some. Speaking of fishing, gotta finish editing my fishing video for release, so have to hop off. So shoot, you go edit, dude. Take care of you. You know what's crack-a-lacking. You know what's going on. Hey, hopefully sometime in the future we'll get some more people on this StreamYard where people can talk and chat together and two faces at once and bop bop bop. You know what I mean? Everybody that's in here, and if you're watching this as a recording, make sure and check out Ugly Dog Lures and Northern Girl Hobby. You guys make sure check them out on YouTube. Show a little love. Show your love in your heart. Feeling like a good day of Bannok. You know what I mean? Feeling like a good day of Bannok. You guys all, and if you haven't, obviously you may be already subscribed or not. I'm gonna say this for all the people that are not. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out some of the content that I have. I usually post every Saturday morning. Today's was a live stream. Get a little little bit more heat going on here. All right. This is our first piece of bannock that we made. And it looks looks good. Look. It looks like bread. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Great meeting you as well. It is great. Need a little plain, a little greasy. A little bit of strawberry jelly. All right, right there. Oh, yeah. Strawberry jelly on there. Huh. Well, this was sticking a little bit. That's good. Man, that is so good. Obviously, the jelly improved the quality of the taste of it. So good. As soon as this one gets done cooking, we'll actually have a sit down. That was 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and it made them great big fluffy pancake type things. Fry bread. Yeah. Oh, that one's massive. Look at that. That one's big. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see if we can get that to balance. It always surprises me how much these little things got in them. Let that cook up a second. Get some more jelly on this bannock right here. Oh man, I've said bannock so many times over the last couple of days getting prepared for this that it almost don't sound like a word no more. We don't want to Make sure to keep an eye on this so it don't drop. So good. Dang. You guys definitely have to try this if you haven't. So good. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I already ate that whole first piece. I'm going to overcook this one. I want this one to be done. All right, gonna turn this bad boy off. All right. There's about that much oil left. You can see it right there. All right. Get this back to where it was. Get this cleaned off. Great. I think I'm just going to take that and just barely open it. I'm just going to squeeze the grape out there. Oh, great video, Sid. I learned something. Please keep it up. Thanks, man. This is actually one of my most successful little breads. Not in the oven. There is something to be improved upon with maybe sugar. Maybe I'll add a little sugar to it. Greasy, so I got to figure out something about that. Bam. Now that grape is good, but That strawberry's better. You know what I mean? Right there, more strawberry. I haven't eaten today either. I ate a little pack of cheese crackers in preparation for this. See, it's got a little bitty wet spot right there. I think that's oil. That maybe I had the oil too deep. Maybe I had it too deep in the pan. Cinnamon sugar in the mix might be. Oh God! Look, that's it. That's the stuff. Probably good. Huh? Hmm. Oh yeah. It's the whole video of just yeah. Oh what? Yeah. What? All right. Successful. Mission successful. Super good. And then if you were out camping or chucking trail or something, I could see that right there. Carry that with you. You know, that's a pretty good. Still soft, fluffy, a little bit hot, but man, you can't beat that. It was really nice today. I really appreciate having you guys here. When I get to stream, it's always wonderful having company. And I got a million other things I'd like to do. Right over there is an island that I camp on, but you got to get there by kayak or canoe. So, right, right, kayak and canoeing. Wonderful, Bannok. Super, super thoroughly satisfied with the little peak one here. It's already cooled off. I did too. This thing's already cooled off. I've got it all the way turned off. And now I'm going to unhook it. That's not too bad right there. I really like that. Coleman fuel with the Coleman Peak 1. This thing is actually really handy. For me personally, this is probably going to be a fishing utensil. This is going to be something that I take fishing with me so that I can just cook stuff on the fly. And the reason I say cook stuff on the fly is like I don't have to survive off the fish that I catch or anything, but I need practice catching, cleaning, and eating fish. It's a survival thing. This is Sid's survival guide. Now, whether it's to survive everyday life, to survive out here in the woods, or to survive your neighbor. If anybody hasn't picked up the book, The Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks, really good book. Tells you to be if your neighbor is coming after you to eat your flesh, and you're prepared for that, you might have a handle on things. Also picked up a couple more books. I'm reading one right now that is Fingerprints of the Gods. Graham Hancock. That's the history type book I'm reading right now. I'm also reading a chakra book, how to align my chakra, maybe straighten some stuff out, get more in tune with the outdoors, the indoors. this building right here. And I've also just got The Alchemist in the mail, and I'm getting ready to start it, which is going to be, it's a fiction, but it might have some good life references and stuff like that in it. So if anybody's interested, I will post the books that I read and the links below. I get my books off Amazon. It's just easiest. So if anybody's interested, it would help the channel. If anybody goes to any of the links that I post and makes any purchases on Amazon, it definitely helps the channel. Because I do spend my own personal money on this stuff right here in order to improve the quality of camping. And I don't make a dime. I don't make anything off YouTube. I don't make anything off Patreon. Donations or nothing right now. I'm sitting at zero, which is absolutely fine. But it does help when people support. Maybe throw $1 on Patreon. I might start a little campaign, $1, and I'll give 10% back to something like Ugly Dog Lures. I'll give 10% back to either another creator or a charity of the choosing for the month. Maybe switch it up every month so it's just dispersed equally amongst people that need it. And I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Hope everybody has enjoyed this. I loved making it. Really, really satisfied with the success I had out here today. The Peak One done great. I do have some, like I said, when I bought it, I did tighten this up. It had to have it. I feel like it would have been loose and it might not have been safe. I will be trying some other things. So if you guys have any recommendations on camp gear or anything like that you think that I might like or you might like to see me use or possibly mess stuff up with or, whatever, make sure to leave a comment. Tell me what I can do better. I really enjoy bringing these videos to you, whether it be for true survival or just surviving the day-to-day to get a laugh here and there. I really enjoy it. That's awesome. I will plug your channel on my Thursday Night Live. Oh, I appreciate that. That's really awesome. And make sure after the video to come back or after the stream is over and comment. Just put a comment where some people might be able to find your lures if you're interested in selling them online. But either way, I would like to hook up with you and purchase one. Try them out and do a little promotion for you. You don't have to send me one for free or nothing. I'll purchase it, whatever you charge for them. I love being able, that's how I can support you. So you guys make sure and stay surviving. Live your best life out there. You guys ever need anything, hit me up in on the Gmail, on the internet. This is Sid Survival Guide. Chuck and deuces, y'all.